Okay guys, welcome to Martin Motorsport, and this week we are down at the Vailo 500 down at Adelaide, the big V8 supercar event in the city of Adelaide, and we are at the purpose-built speedway track which is showcasing the 410 sprint cars, where they've got about 40 of the best drivers in Australia and international, all the big sprint car boys over that side. And we were very lucky to be asked to go in the demonstration races where they've got 12 wingless sprints racing. So the format is a couple of heats, I think only 8 lap heats, and then a feature with all 12 in each heat and in the feature. And it's racing tonight, which is Thursday night, and Friday night at 6 o'clock, and then over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, they will be doing demo races. So we'll get back to you, probably make 2 videos out of this one I reckon, and we'll go for a bit of walk around the pits and show you what's happening, and try and cover the whole speedway event. But so far it has been bloody brilliant. Just had a whole heap of school kids coming through, giving out free stickers, sitting in the race car. So yeah, it's been fantastic so far. So we'll go for a walk around the pits in a minute. Okay, just going for a walk down to the track. So it's all set up on the CBC Oval in the Parklands. That's Christian Brothers College. City centre of Adelaide is about 2 kilometres straight ahead, and this is part of the Parklands that go all the way around the city of Adelaide.
G'day guys, just doing a little track walk. Not too sure what's going to happen. Not much banking at all. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to take it as it comes. Probably be single file. But yeah, who knows? Sprint cars might move the dirt line out wide. But yeah, not too sure at this stage. But we'll go out and have a bit of fun. Great atmosphere. Pretty cool to be doing this in the city. Yeah, we'll go from there. I'll talk to you guys a bit later. See ya.
Okay guys, all set up, ready to go. We've got another couple of hours, I think. Supposed to be out at about 7:10. So we've got sprint cars before. It's 2 heats of just 8 laps, and then the features 12 laps, and it'll be reverse order for the heat. So haven't seen the draw yet, got no idea what we're doing here. Track looks pretty flat, so basically all we've done is given it a little bit more stagger, and we've taken the right rear wheel out as far as we can, which is probably about 20 inches, so 21 inches, something like that. So that'll do for the first one. Try and get around the corners to start off with. He's changed the gearing down to his lowest gearing. That's about it. So don't think they're running for sheep stations, but we'll see what happens when we get out there. Should be a good crowd. They're estimating something around 8,000 people watching it, but I don't know how they're going to fit all those in there, but see how it goes. Okay guys, here we go. Ready for heat 1 starting from 3. 2 back on the inside. What a crowd.
Same chassis, wheels, axle, rear end, V6 powered. Maybe a VP Commodore or something of the like. You would have wheeled one of those
I
in the
sure
Brits
did.
back in the day.
Absolutely, and a great, as Wade pointed out, a great budget way to get into the sport. And a division that's really grown over the years. And keep an eye, there's some names out there that are also going to feature during the Dunlop Series this weekend.
Daryl Sloan, Matt Kennedy make up the front row. And we're racing for the first time. 8 laps the journey. Sprint car heats will be on track just at 8 p.m. local time here in South Australia. So getting things underway officially here at NAPA Speedway. Sprint cars in the city. Matty Kennedy, the S21, started on the outside of the front row. Got the advantage over Daryl Sloan, Caleb Evans, Bronson Morrow. Slots into 4th, Sam Martin, Jesse Alexander, Andy Thomas, Matty Tyler. Joel Heinrich's on the move. Position number 9, Tate Cowie, Brad Vaughan and Hayden Vickers.
They were. Vaughan is now facing the wrong direction here.
Heinrich's in the mix as well in the S16, never far from the activities.
Is there anything Heinrich can't drive?
Exactly.
Racing, supporting Brock Hallett for a number of seasons, good mates.
And same to Daryl Sloan, who's running 2nd place here. He ran a sprint car back in the early 2000s. This little battle pack of 5 cars is starting to get hot as they make their way through turns 1 and 2 and towards the back straight at this Napa Speedway.
Brad Vaughan running on the outside. He was in good touch a fortnight ago down at Sungold Stadium, Premier Speedway, Warrnambool. No shortage of travelling for Speedway competitors globally, whether it's in wingless sprint competition, sprint car competition. Yeah. We've seen how the established teams just love their racing and they are prepared to travel the length and breadth of the country, mate.
Hey, Nolts, you don't reckon that the words "the Prez" on the side of Sloaney's car aren't a little bit topical right now? You don't think our friends in America will be up out of their seats?
Well, I'm with them, so yeah.
So yeah,
the Prez runs in 2nd place.
Uh-oh,
But
we
it's
got trouble
Matty
again.
Uh-oh.
Alexander is one of them. And the Lewiston Haulage entry is another one. And they're the Vickers team.
Okay guys, so a few changes. As you can probably see in the video, or in the race, he had a bit of a surgeon problem again. So wouldn't get off the start, and he said it was sort of a bit on and off. So he's just changed the injectors. It is a new set of spark plugs in it. When it happened last time, we changed the fuel pump and it all fixed it, so fingers crossed it was the injectors. We've changed to a softer set of shocks. He's a bit loose out there. Taken the left tyre out a little bit to tighten it up a touch. And we've dropped the stagger a touch by putting a slightly smaller diameter right rear on, so not really too sure what we're bloody doing, but we'll see what happens. Here we go, Sprint cars having their first race. She's a bit of a one-line track, I think. Okay, here we go guys, heat 2, starting near the rear, I think 9, something like that, on the outside. I can't really see what's going on from back here, so again we'll hand it back to Clay per view and see what happens.
Matt Tyler, Bronson Malro, also in the field with Andy Thomas, Caleb Evans, Sam Martin, Matthew Kennedy and Daryl Sloan, all in the field for this 2nd heat race, the invitational event for the Wingless. Good build-up, here comes the green flag. Into 1, Heinrich straight away to the lead for the moment. He'll stay side by side on the way down the back straight for the first time. So the Aussie racing car champion moves to the lead at the end of lap 1. The cars bounce their way through 3 and 4, but Heinrich leads.
So what we saw earlier, we invert them. If you started at the rear of the field, Nolts, you'll go to the front. Joel Heinrich certainly benefiting from this. That's South Australia 16. He's a genuine superstar, isn't he? He's dabbled with a wing on top as well.
Yes.
Budget restraints, which I'm sure there's so many of them. Beautiful move from Brad Vaughan. Heard from his father, Steve, a legendary name in sedan racing earlier on. Brad recently put it to the podium at Sungold Stadium, Premier Speedway, Warrnambool. Very talented operator as well. He loses that second position. Tate Cowie's on the move, the 56 car.
Oh, they're piling up. They're piling up once again in the middle of turn 2, right in front of the packed mounds here.
He's a superstar, isn't he? A genuine talent, whether it's black track racing or dirt track ovals. And Joel Heinrich in the SA16 picks up here in heat race number 2 for the Wingless Sprints.
Tate Cowie in the middle of a sandwich here of superstars, with Heinrich leading the way, tucking to the bottom. Brad Vaughan runs in third spot now with Hayden Vickers and Jesse Alexander as everybody commits to the bottom here through turn number 1 at the restart. 3.5 remaining. First 3 starting to spread away, and Brad Vaughan starting to make an impression in the battle for second.
Oh, he's keeping it really straight, isn't he? Tate Cowie in that black and orange. Number 56 maintains P2. Nobody's stopping Joel Heinrich. Joel won't deviate off that low groove as well. He doesn't need to. Straight as an arrow. Look at him shoot down the main straightaway, this time with 2 laps to run. Unless somebody shows their nose on the outside, he will not move off that bottom groove.
He's got plenty of drive coming off that final turn as well. He's just steering this car nicely with 1 remaining. So the Heinrich performance entry, action line marking, number 16, leads us on the final lap. Brad Vaughan might have to settle for 3rd place, but Hayden Vickers, Matt Kennedy and Daryl Sloan, the battle for the minor positions is absolutely on.
Heinrich will take the checkers, well deserved. Great drive in the...
I'm still waiting for one of those easy nights, guys, but it's not happening. So we still had the surging problem. Changed the injectors, so might be some sensors on the carby evidently, so we're putting a different carby off, one of Andy Thomas's carbies. Just having trouble with a couple of bolts we've got to find because they're slightly different, and we'll give that a crack. They've changed the Wingless to the last event of the night if they've got time, so we'll see what happens. Well guys, big rush to get around there for the feature, and they get around there and they've run out of time, so they've canned the Wingless. This is a bit of a bummer. Would have been good to give the car a run and see if we happen to have fixed the problem, but we'll go through and give the fuel filter a clean tomorrow when we've got a bit more time, and fingers crossed. How you going, Sam? Was that fun? Yeah. You didn't lose the position that way, so it was very good. Alright, well I reckon that's going to finish this one, guys, and we'll make 2 videos out of it all, but overall pretty bloody shit night for us, but overall brilliant setup and the way it's all gone. Nice crowd. Sprint cars look pretty good. They're about to finish their last 4 laps, so I'll probably switch back to Clay per view and you guys can watch the last 4 laps. There's been some pretty good racing. There's been a little bit of passing, slide jobs. A few of these guys are going around the outside. So we'll catch you guys in the next video, which will be for tomorrow night.
The box, seal it up and come and watch tomorrow night. What a cracking show. Jock Goodyear picks up where he left off. Randall with the front wheels dancing in the air. Anderson slides in for second. Nothing doing there. Randall maintains a spot. Sutherland toe-to-toe with Michael Stewart for that 4th and 5th spot. What a race.
Does Sutherland dare to dream for a podium here as he goes side by side with Stewart For third and fourth, Stewart gets it done on the outside. The Gem Group car fights back. It'll be 2 to go for our race leader as he powers out of the back straight and towards 3. Chase Randall is losing touch and likely to hold down second. But it'll be 1 lap to go for the former national champion who's controlled tonight's race in the Daniel Trucking number 22, setting sail for the final turns, and history is made here tonight at Adelaide. Goodyear wins at the NAPA Speedway Sprint Cars in the City. Randall home for second. Grant Anderson gets on the podium in third. Stewart is next with Sutherland. Newton home for sixth. Pesca 7th place.